Okay, welcome. Tonight we are playing some I guess BX, but B, Dungeons and Dragons, basic Dungeons and Dragons. Um this adventure I created using basically the system in the book of how to create an adventure. So I thought it'd be fun to go through the process that they teach you when you get this book to create an adventure for us to run tonight. So when all the players' characters die, you can't blame me. Blame Tom Moldvay. It's his fault. So. Um, Oh, okay. The stream said we were marginal, which probably makes a lot of sense. So we're gonna start off here with you guys have traveled. You're kind of you're semi-experienced adventurers. You've been on a few adventures. Some of you have leveled up a tiny bit. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot. I should have done this before we went live, but too bad. I was going to give you guys magic items. Do you want magic items?
Elves love magic items.
Okay. All right.
I was muted. I said, yes, please.
All right, so I'm gonna use the old school essentials magic item generator dealio here. All right, so treasure. Let's see. Magic items. Here we go. All right, so we'll just go through and figure you should have one per level, anyways. I'll start at the top of my thing here. Young, what? Tell us which character and what level they're on, and we'll give you some magic items.
So I'm going to be playing Gus Shepard, and he is a fighter wearing gambeson and wielding a two-handed sword.
Gambeson, so plate mail.
No, actually, right, okay. Gambeson would be, leather. Yep.
Okay. All right, let's give you a random magic item. Ooh, potion of invisibility.
Nice.
That's useful. Your second level, so we'll give you 2 magic items, maybe. Oh, and a dagger +1.
Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. The gods have seen fit to give you some magic items. How about Crystal? Tell us about your character and what level they are and everything.
I'm playing Arcadia Solva Doctor. She wields a large hammer in battle. She is also a fighter at the second level. Yeah, she comes from the land of ice and snow, otherwise known as Canada.
Nice. Let's see. So your second level, so let's see what you got. I'm going to give you a cursed magic item because I'm too nice. Oh, sword +1, but +3 versus dragons. And there'll be plenty of dragons in this one, I can tell you that.
Nice.
And
I'll trade you a dagger +1 for that.
Can I make it a Warhammer instead?
Nope.
Oh.
There's no Warhammers against dragons. You could trade Young for his.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you the potion of invisibility and the dagger +1 for that.
I'm good.
Oh well, all right. You could have your second magic item that you guys is a sword +2, but you can make that a Warhammer if you want, because there are
nice.
Regular Warhammer +2.
Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Now Young really wants that sword.
I'm muted, but I was actually crying back here.
Yeah, I know, right? She got the two things. All right, so Tony, tell us about your character and what level they are and such.
You see the child running around playing with her siblings, the fair-skinned child, and you hear the mother and grown family member always yelling out, Mary dear, where are you, Mary dear? And she would run up and always go, but mother, my name is Mary Gear. Marygare, not Mary dear. Oh, hush, child. We'll call you Mary dear or Mary Gear or whatever we want to call you. And you'll come when we call. And we jump to today. We see the grown woman with the short, still fair skin and the fair hair. She's wearing her leather armor and a wooden shield and a long sword and daggers stuck in her boots as she's walking along with her companions here. And she always tells them, just call me Mary, please. That is Mary Gear, the level 2 fighter.
Nice. Excellent. All right, so let's give you a couple magic items here. Potion of healing. That could be useful. And potion of gaseous form. Also useful.
Right.
That's to beat a hasty retreat, I guess, or to sneak around. Nikki, tell us about your character and what level they are and such.
This is Nifa. She's a level 1 elf. When she was younger, she had a peddler come through her forest, and ever since then, she's been fascinated with humans, unlike most elves that avoid cities and humans. Nifa's always wanted to learn more about them. So she's joining this adventuring group. She's wielding a sword and a bow and a smile. And she is Nifa, the level 1 elf.
Nice. Let's see what Nifa has for magic items. 10 arrows plus 1.
Oh, nice.
Your first level, so you just get one thing. And that's plus 1 to hit and damage. And finally, Mike, tell us about your character and such.
Yes, Ivan Bigley is a 3rd level cleric. He is a dour older man that is tiring of life and tiring of theology, and is setting out on an adventure either to end his life or to end others, because he just doesn't care anymore. He's not sure where he stands with the gods, but you better look out, because you'll know where you stand with him. He's in chainmail and carries a quarterstaff.
Nice. All right, let's see what you got for some magic items here. Ring of protection, plus 1. And maybe you'll be less likely to die. That's plus 1 to your armor class and to saving throws. Well, minus 1.
And saves. Woohoo.
Yep. Never know. Also a potion of gaseous form. There was a sale on those. And a potion of levitation. Yeah, there's a lot of levitating that goes on around here. So so you guys have some gear. You've been traveling maybe a little bit together, and one of these small villages that you frequent, there is a tavern. Crystal, what's the name of the tavern?
The Bear Claw Inn.
Right, the Bear Claw Inn. And it is owned by a gentleman named Adius. He's helped you out when you've been, in straits as far as money, and always giving you a place to stay. And of course, you tip very well when you have money, and you've built kind of a good relationship with him. It's kind of a home base in a sorts for a wandering band. Unfortunately, when you arrived this morning, he tells you that about a day and a half ago, almost 2 days ago, his daughter Sheila, who you have met before, she often acts as a waitress at the inn. She was bringing a wagon of supplies with 2 new kind of employees that he has. She was supposed to arrive yesterday, and she didn't. When his 2 young sons, who you know of as Brooke and Theus, went out looking, they saw signs of what was apparently a struggle, and kind of like strange tracks that made them very nervous. I mean, they're not warriors going off into the wilderness, so they kind of came back. They've only arrived back like an hour or so ago, and they were trying to figure out what to do when you all wandered in. He's, of course, offered you a bounty, and obviously his thanks if you can try to figure out what went on. So at that, you guys headed out, maybe you resupplied your water and stuff, and grabbed whatever last minute rations and stuff you might need, and you headed out into the woods to see these fresh tracks, which were kind of strange. It looks like that you saw like maybe you could see signs of a struggle, but nothing that seems very normal to you. Like you don't see there's not like a lot of footprints around, like humanoid footprints. There's not really any signs of anything being drug off, but clearly the wagon's not there, nor are the 3 people that were with it, including Sheila and the 2 new guys, the unnamed NPCs. but you can see the wood line there. You saw the wood line and everything was kind of crushed down. You could see in direction that you believe that things went. So you followed this path for an hour or so, and you've kind of come off out into these fields with this long grass that's like, I mean, for the elf especially, who's just about 5 feet tall, this grass is like almost to your head in areas, but you can clearly see, almost as if something very large just pressed it down. You can follow this path almost like a tunnel going through the grass, and you have, and you can see off in the distance this like kind of not huge but kind of a large-ish hill that the path seems to be heading towards. Well, see, then I would have had you introduce your characters, but you already did it, so I will skip that part now. So yeah, as you get closer, you can see that this looks like a partially buried temple. What makes you think that is that the part that's kind of opened is it's kind of raised up, and you can see there's pillars in there that seem partially destroyed. Essentially, you're looking at you're looking at this mound, right? And you can see that there's lots of grass everywhere. And also you see more of these like trails. When you get to the mound, you can see it's almost like like highways of like crushed grass that go off in various directions. But what you're looking at as far as where your trail leads to is you'd have to climb up maybe 10, 15 feet over some rubble, but you would enter into this like kind of 30 by 40-ish room that you can see faded and beaten mosaics. You can see what were probably at one time beautiful columns in there. The daylight's coming, and of course you can see that stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys are doing, and I can give you any more info that you would like, or figure out where you guys want to go.
Mary looks towards Ivan first, and she goes, "Well, old man, do you want me and the elf to climb up there first and secure a rope so it'll be easier for you to get up there?"
Yeah, well, that'd be nice of you. About time you thought of somebody else. You and your selfish ways. You elves and thieves. That's
Oh,
fine.
you've got me mixed up with someone else, evidently. Maybe your mind, old man, is going.
Yes, my mind. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Go secure the rope for me. Please do.
Nifa will look at. Go ahead. Go ahead,
No,
Tony.
go ahead, Nikki. That was all I was going to just say. Okay.
I was going to look at Mary and say, is this common for humans to insult those who have offered to do them a service?
Oh, the old man probably did not sleep well the evening before, and he's in his grumpy mood today.
Yes, and I'm all bound up. So just keep moving. Let's keep this going.
Bound up. All
yes.
Right. You don't look tied.
The rope?
Bound up. Bound up means that he's wanting the company of a woman, so you might want to watch out there, Nifa.
Oh, no, good heavens. Nothing's worked in that department for a long time. No, just I'll be fine. Throw me down a rope, and you young things scamper up there. I'll be there shortly.
Maybe you should stay at the back.
Oh, sorry.
Stay at the back there, Gus, and you will probably have to push them up.
Yeah, not again. Hey, enough of your vitriol, Brother Bigley. Just move along, will ya? I'm downwind from you.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Beans last night, but I can't help it. It's just, you know how it goes. The rope?
Yes.
The rope? Yes.
Yes, we're trying to get to it, but we're having to explain it all to you. Come on, Nifa, let's go.
Yep, let's go.
I got him.
All right, so you guys head out towards this. Are the rest of the other three staying back in the grass where the two head forward? Is that what's happening? Or is everybody moving forward?
Gus is behind Ivan. He's going to help him up there if he has any trouble climbing up.
Okay.
I think Nifa and Mary are going to go up first, and then we'll follow up after.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Just making sure. Okay, yeah, so you head up there, and you can see, as you saw from a distance, It's roughly if half of it wasn't collapsed, the space itself would probably be about 30 foot wide by about 40 foot deep. As you kind of make your way up the rubble, you can see when you get up there that these floors were probably at one point really had these like beautiful mosaics in the walls, but like just over time, I mean, this has got to be quite ancient. Most of it is worn out. In fact, the columns, there's three of them that are pretty obvious in the space. Maybe add to them to wrap the rope around it. They were carved with a fine relief that is mostly worn off now. You can just make out just bits of it at this current time. Besides the big opening in the side of it, which is kind of how you came up, which is about a 30-foot opening, you could see there's actually a hallway going deeper into the complex. And there's also a door kind of on the opposite side of where you would be. So, and it's kind of it's a bronze door and it's closed. Yeah. So yeah, big bronze door, closed hallway. So that's to the south. You're coming from the north. To the east, there's a passageway heading off into the darkness. Although you can probably see it goes in about 10, 15 feet and then turns to the right and then kind of so it turns to the south. And then there's darkness. Yeah. But you can easily tie a rope or whatever if you want onto one of the columns, and that would make easy passage for anybody that was maybe having trouble getting out.
Yes, we'll do that. We'll tie the rope so that Ivan can climb without trouble.
Yeah, Katla, or just Kat if you guys want. She's just going to kind of stop Ivan and go, I'll go first. Make sure that, these way is safe for you. Don't want our priests dying and all, right? Don't worry, Gus will help you up, and she'll take the rope and begin to climb up.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty safe climb. I mean, unless you were very, very awkward. But of course, the rope makes it a lot faster. So the first two, maybe were fleetest of foot, so you guys were able to climb up. But it takes maybe 10 minutes or so by the time you get everybody up, lugging your gear up there and everything. And again, it's kind of as I described. You're looking at this. If half the wall wasn't knocked off, it would be about 30. Well, the space you're in is about 30 by 40. There's a huge opening, which you just came into from the north. To the east, there's a passageway that goes about 10, 15 feet and then turns to the south. So basically it makes a right. And on the southern part of this room, there is a huge bronze door that is closed.
Kat kind of looks down into the darkness and she says, Nifa, what can your elf eyes see? And she'll point down towards the dark hall.
Well, I see that it turns. If you want me to see more, I'll have to go up there.
Well, you are the one with the fancy night eyes.
Yes, I am.
I see vile darkness and evil.
Yeah, but you see that everywhere we go.
I agree with Ivan here. I see evil everywhere.
I feel it in my bones.
You can feel evil in your bones? Is that something all humans can do?
Not me.
Listen,
Just Ivan.
Child.
Only the ones that aren't right in the head.
You are a young elf, aren't you? Clearly, you have not learned the ways of this world yet. Of course I can feel the evil.
Well, maybe you should come with me then.
I bet it's the beans that he had last night.
Well, then I shall. He sticks his quarterstaff out in front of him.
His
All right, Nifa
eyes
will-
have probably adjusted through the years to the darkness.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, Nifa will use her infravision to creep along that hallway that turns, so I can look around.
Yeah, you can walk up to the corner there, as stealthily as you like. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
D6? Okay. Which one? This one. 2.
2. Okay. So you're kind of moving to the east. You're getting ready. Maybe you're against the wall. You're going to kind of come down and put your head around. And as you do, you notice that kind of at the end. So at the passageway heads to the east, and it's kind of like it's not perfectly squared off. It's got like a slant to it. You're kind of looking down at the ground, maybe getting your eyes adjusted, and you can see that There's a lot of dust and dirt on the ground here, but right in front of that wall, which is kind of the east wall of this passageway, it seems like there's like almost a triangular area where the dust is revealed. Like there's no dust there; it's like clear.
Oh, like someone opened a door, perhaps.
Like someone opened the door. Exactly.
Ivan, I think there's a door here.
He said, well, I was going to say that myself, but since you're young, I will allow you to speak that out to everybody else. And he taps a little further with his quarterstaff and then bangs on the door.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you bang on the door.
Yep.
Yeah, you hear some like shuffling of feet on the other side of it. Also, I guess because you're standing right there, if you look down that corridor, like quickly before you did that, you would see it goes down about 30 feet to the south, and then it turns to the east again.
Well, I'm glad it sounds like Ivan's letting everyone know that we're here again. It worked out so well last time.
Oh, I should
Gus,
probably
are
point
you
out.
going-
Sorry, I missed something completely. I forgot to tell you. The two brothers came with you.
Oh,
Those are those. They're not coming into the complex, but just in case somebody dies, I'm going to mention it right now because clearly the priest is a death wish.
Yes, and so Nifa will be say, I don't know if we should be making that much noise, Ivan, but you are older than me.
well, I
and
just
older-
I needed to double check if it was a door.
Well,
it was
there were
definitely a
other
door.
ways.
Yes. Well, I don't have the vision that you have, Elf. Or what? Nifa?
Nifa,
Nifa. What the heck does that
Ivan.
mean anyway?
It means butterfly.
Butterfly. Oh, that's nice.
Ivan, you asked that 3 nights ago, and she told you exactly the same thing.
I can't remember.
Gus, are you going to carry a lantern for us at the back here so us three can see?
I hope I could just tie it to my belt. Yeah, I'll
the
carry
last time you tried it, it like to burned your Gambison to ashes.
That's why I won't try it this time. He holds up the lantern, and he takes out that little tiny dagger with his free hand.
It glows softly. Yeah,
Nice.
because I'm so nice, I'm going to draw you a map because I feel like I described it very strangely. You see that?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean up is north clearly, so you can see where that secret door is. Yeah. Well, I guess it goes like this. You can probably see this too.
Beware. When Ivan knocked on the door, there was somebody back there.
Yes. Did you hear that? She knocked on the door.
No.
I don't think that's what she said, old man. I think you've gotten hard of hearing.
No, I distinctly heard her say she knocked on the door.
Hard of hearing?
Regardless,
Go ahead.
guys, is there like a bad delay for y'all or something? Because it's like I don't hear nobody talking, and then when I start talking, somebody's in the middle of a sentence. Maybe it's just me. I mean,
Go ahead, Tony. I'm sorry.
I mean, I keep interrupting people, and I don't mean to because I don't hear you till I'm half in the sentence or something.
No, you don't seem delayed.
No.
Huh? I don't know what's causing it, but anyway, go ahead, Nikki.
Oh, you can go ahead.
I don't
I'm
forgot what I was
chatty
going to say.
Technology.
Nifa would say, hard of hearing, and she would reach up and grab one of Ivan's ears and say, no, your ears they feel soft to me.
What? Ow. What are you doing? I mean, we need to get in this door and you're busy grabbing body parts.
I was checking.
Are you sure you don't see cotton in his ears?
No.
Nifa, check to see if there's cotton in his ears.
Well, come on, Hallie. We should go up and open the door for the old man. They're going to know we're coming anyway, whatever's behind there.
Well, yes, if she hadn't knocked on it, we would have made a very quiet entrance.
So
Oh, yeah, and I'm sure your booming voice has no
All
problem.
right. That's enough. I'm going to go forward.
Oh, listen to the butterfly. Yeah.
No, Gus. You need
No.
to stay in the back. You will mess up the elves' vision if you come up here with that lantern.
By the time that we get through this door, they'll complete the ambush that they must be planning.
Yeah, I mean,
And
come on,
we'll-
Allie.
Ambush.
I'll just point out, sorry, just so it's clear, where you're standing is actually lit. So, I mean, it's not bright, but you can all see where the secret door is. Down that, once you go past it, down to the south, it'll be dark, and you'll definitely need a lantern. But actually, where you're standing, you can all see pretty well, I would say.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on, Nifa. Let's go kill some shit. And Cat will begin to walk down the hall.
So you're going to ignore the secret door?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, secrets hide treasures, so of course.
No, he asked you if you were going to ignore the secret door, I think.
Oh, ignore. I thought we were
I
going
did
down
too.
the secret door. I'm sorry. I misheard.
I mean, you're all basically standing
Um,
in front of it having this conversation.
I've
Yes.
asked you to help me open it, Hallie.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, I'll help.
Okay. You can you look around a little bit. It's pretty obvious how to open it once you kind of see. There's just kind of the hallway itself is divided into these bricks, and you just push in one of them, and then then the door you can feel it release a little bit, but it's heavy, so you will need to do an open doors if you want to push it open. Somebody's got to be pushing the door open. what's your
I'll
lowest
attempt to
score?
push.
My
Awesome
strength's
professional.
17 if yours is better.
Oh, mine's 16. So either way,
It's the same,
have at
yeah,
it.
plus-
Yeah, it's the same +2. Have at it,
Yeah,
Tony.
go. Well, no, go ahead. I'm gonna try them lucky dice out you got.
All right, let's see what I can do here. A 3. That should get it, I believe.
Nice. Yeah. So before you do that, what's everybody else doing? So you got this corridor here. You're just kind of like standing there waiting for the door to open.
Yes.
Like, what's everybody doing?
Gus has his dagger drawn so that he's about to throw it, should he see something.
I
Yeah,
got
we
my
heard-
sprinkler out and I'm sprinkling the door.
Nice.
And I'm muttering a prayer.
Okay.
Denizens of darkness, leave this light.
Ah, my skin, it burns.
How about Kadia? You're opening the door. How about what's Mary doing? Anything
I think
special?
Oh, I'm sorry. She's standing there next to Holly. You know, as she opens the door, so she's standing there right next with her sword and shield.
Okay, fair enough. Oh yeah, so you push the door open, and of course, as you may have suspected, a hail of crossbow bolts shoot through the door, as it would be. I'm gonna say you're all kind of standing there, so you can all possibly get hit. Yeah, it is dark in there, and you can just see that it falls back like maybe 20 or more feet into the darkness, and that's clearly where these shots are coming from. So like your lantern doesn't quite light up the whole room enough, so whoever's shooting at you is kind of just out of sight at this moment. All right, so here we go. How many are there? 5? Okay. All right, first arrow is going to go after Gus and his magical dagger. Ooh, that is an 18.
That's a hit.
Yeah, it's going to hit AC 1 for 6 points of damage.
Oof.
Ouch. Second one is going after Hala. Misses by a mile. That shoots into the door frame. The third one is going after Mary. 15.
AC 6.
15 hits an AC 4. So that hits you for 5 points.
Crap.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, the elf ever fleet on your feet. Just steps out of the way and a bolt flies past you. And finally, the Death Witch Cleric, a 13 on the die is going to hit AC 6. Does that
No.
hit you? Of course not. He blocks it away. Yeah, you can see as you're kind of you swing around with the lantern, you just see like the glint, I should say, of a bunch of eyes in there. Clearly, they're some kind of men or humanoids or something because they are using crossbows. You So you kind of have an idea of where they are, but it is dark in there. You'd have to, obviously, if you're going to melee anyways, you got to step in. But you should be fine once you get in there with the lantern. There are 6 of them, clearly, because, well, I only shot 5 shots, but there's 6 in there, you can see. And I'm just going to go through and we'll announce our actions, and then we'll roll initiative. So what's Nifa going to do?
Missile.
Missile, okay. How about Hala?
Melee.
Okay. Ivan?
Light spell.
Okay. Mary?
Fighting withdrawal, and then she's going to yell something out as she withdraws.
Okay, you're going to just move away. Gus, what you doing?
Yeah, he's going to move perpendicular to the door so that he's not going to get shot anymore.
Okay, but you're not going to go in the door. You're going to stay outside. You're going to withdraw.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm just going to start at the top to make it easier for me. Nikki, roll initiative for this combat, please. A D6 for the group.
Okay.
Ooh, they got a 4.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 1.
Oh, all right. So before you all move, they're going to, unfortunately, take more pot shots at you. Let's see. First one, I'm just going to go in the order I have here. Nope. Misses the elf by a mile. Misses Hala. Ooh, 15. That's going to hit an AC of 4. Does that hit Ivan?
No.
He is protected by the gods. Mrs. Mary. Yeah, these guys aren't as good with their second shots. And then misses by a mile. Gus as well. Yeah, so more bolts come flying. And then, I think... Yeah, so... I always forget. I think in BX, movement is at the end. So what'll happen is missile happens first, and then spells. We know that. So go ahead with your arrow.
All right. Ooh, nice. It hits armor class 2.
Oh yeah, that definitely is.
Okay. With my
Give me some
bow.
damage.
So 5 points of damage to one of them.
Oh, nice. That probably kills them. Let me just check. Oh yeah, yeah. You the arrow, and you see one of the you hear a body fall to the ground. So you definitely killed one. Now the light spell goes off. Are you just lighting the room up, or are you directing it at one of the creatures?
I'm directing it at one of the creatures.
Okay, so he gets a saving throw. Ooh, 14. Check that. Let's see. His save versus spells is he made it. Okay, so you get it, and it lights up his nose instead of his eyes, so he's not blinded. And you can see that there are indeed 5 gnomes in this room, which is probably a little bit strange. In addition to that, there is a bound and unconscious female that you recognize as possibly Sheila, and probably Sheila. Okay, and then melee happens, so that's our Hala. All right, you're charging in.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack the one that has a lit up nose.
Okay.
I probably should have had a D20 ready. Oh, nice. I rolled a 21, so
Yeah, that
I'm
hits.
sure that hits.
Yep.
And 4 points of damage.
Oh,
Nope.
that's enough.
Nope, 6 points.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah, so you smack this guy with the glowing nose, and he goes flying back and slams against the wall as blood kind of comes out of the side of his head. There's 4 remaining gnomes there who drop their crossbows and grab for their warhammers that they have on their belts. As we go into... okay, I'm sorry. Then we're moving. You want to say something, too? You're yelling something?
Yeah, Mary's just going to withdraw back out of the range of the crossbows, and she's just going to yell, "Throw the fireball in there!"
I was talking to the elf. Okay. Did you want to do anything else besides move, Gus?
He's gonna drink his invisibility potion.
Oh, all right. Better to be invisible and alive than dead with a potion in your pocket, I guess. All right, you can do
Yep.
it. Yeah, you drink it. It lasts for 6 turns plus 6. So yeah, you're gonna be invisible for a while. Perfect. All right, you are invisible. So coming into this next round, before we roll initiative, let's ask everybody what they're gonna do. What's Nifa up to?
Another missile.
Okay. How's about Hala, who's standing in there?
I think I'll go melee again.
Okay. Mary?
I'm gonna drink a potion.
Okay. And did I ask Nifa already? I did ask you. Who did I skip?
Ivan.
And Gus.
Ivan. Yes. Oh, and Gus. I skipped Gus because you're on top. Ivan, what do you do?
I shout, "Flee before the judgment of the light," and I smack him with my quarterstaff.
All right, so you're gonna run. Nice. And what's the invisible Gus gonna do?
Gus is gonna put down the light source because you really can't turn that invisible. He's gonna unsheath his two-handed sword, and he's gonna try to sneak back behind the group of gnomes.
Okay. You'll have to do that like after everybody run. I mean, you got people running through the door.
Yeah.
So, or a person running through the room. Fair enough. You can do that. I mean, movement happens at the end, anyways. Cool. So let's roll initiative. They're all doing melee, clearly. Dickie, they got a 5.
4.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, they all have their warhammers out now, and there's only one person standing in the room. So, holla at you. Let's see. What's your AC?
Ain't no holla back, girl. 6.
6. Okay. So you need 13. Ooh. One hits you for 1 point.
Ow.
You're getting hammered by gnomes. Oh, another one hits you for 3 points. Oosh.
Ooh.
That's getting serious. Then a miss. And a hit for 4 points. Holy cow.
Hmm.
The gnomes are just hammering you. Like literally. Okay. Kicking onto your side now. Initiative is Missile will go first. So that's Nikki.
All right. Yep. It hits. Oh, armor class 7.
That misses, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay. And then nobody's doing a spell this time, right? Everybody's doing melee. So melee, then movement. So melee would be Ivan.
Yes. That is a 18.
Oh, that hits.
For 3.
Oh, that's enough. You smash this tiny little gnome into the ground. His
Yes.
His clay-like body shatters, and his little red hat falls off. All right. Now movement. You're sneaking in invisible. That's fine. And you're drinking a potion, Mary. What potion are you drinking?
Yep. Yeah, she pulls out this old wrapped up potion bottle that Ivan had told her to buy one time, a long time ago, and she opens it up and goes, "Ooh, it is strong." And she drinks it down. She's drinking her potion of healing.
Okay.
Oh god, 2 points back.
Oof.
That's better than nothing.
Well, it was an old one. See, that's what you get for buying it at a cheap shop.
Should have used that earlier.
Exactly, it expired. You're like, well, there's like floaty parts in the bottom. All right, hold on there. So they went first. That's the end of that round. There are currently 3 of them standing. You can see anybody who's close to them in their eyes. They look almost as crazy as Ivan. Like their eyes are like strangely like focused. As they take their warhammers, and they don't seem to be giving up, even though you've taken out half of them pretty quickly. So let's go through again. What's Nifa doing?
Do they look like they could be talked to?
Maybe, but it would be maybe difficult. Normally, you would know that gnomes are not, they're pretty, at the very least, neutral, if not lawful creatures. It seems odd that they would be just attack you, but you of course don't know what's going on. They look like they might be. I mean, you're an elf, so they look like they might be something like mesmerized or something, on some kind of spell.
Okay.
So it's hard. It's hard to say. I mean, you might be able to talk to them, but it's unsure. I would say at this point.
All right, I'll just missile then. Yeah.
Okay. They'll talk to my
I can't
bow.
talk Yeah, right.
You can. Yeah, they seem like they're probably in some kind of a spell. You would definitely know that as an elf. Cool. So you're gonna missile. How about Hala? I don't know why I keep calling you Hala because your name's actually because Tony did. It's cut.
Yeah,
content.
you know, I'm
It's
like
Hala
Mary.
now.
Call me whatever, and I'll respond.
Yeah, it's Hala now.
Yeah, it's hammer time for Hala.
Okay. How about Ivan?
Well, I'm going to have to heal Hala.
Okay.
Dang it.
You can do that.
Make me do something good.
Yeah, those gnomes
Just-
really gave me a pounding.
Just remember that since you're in melee, if you start to cast a spell and you get hit, you lose a spell.
No, I won't. The gods protect me.
Fair enough. It is true. You haven't got hit that much yet. How about Mary?
Movement into the room and in melee.
Okay, yeah, you can charge in there. Well, not charge, but you can just go. It's not that far. And Gus, Invisible Gus, you're in there behind them now. You see everybody.
Okay.
It's a pretty small
Yeah,
room. You see this girl on the ground.
Yeah, he's gonna shove his two-handed sword through the back of one of the gnomes, and he's gonna say, "Gotcha, you little pointed hat wearing shriveled up gnome."
Wow. Somebody's holding on to some anger issues. All right, well, you all right, cool. So let's roll initiative there, Nikki.
All right.
Ooh, they
3.
got a 6.
Oh,
Man, these gnomes are fast. All right.
Switching my D6.
Yeah, so at this point,
Come on.
you I'm using my yellow dice today too. I don't know, they're pretty good. Maybe not for you guys. All right, so currently we just got the cleric and the fighter in the room, right? So
Yes.
all right,
Yes,
so I'm gonna
my
say
fault. My dice are rolling badly.
there's
Ivan.
3 of them, so I'm gonna go first. The first one's gonna go after.
Wait, did I get to go last time?
Yeah, he killed one. Think so.
Yes.
You guys went first.
Oh, okay.
Think so. I mean,
Maybe. I just forget it.
go. Maybe not because unless you missed.
I mean, I know I rolled one time. I rolled a 19, but it was but I had a bonus, and then I think we went again, and I didn't get to go after that. Like once they stabbed me. No, I guess that's this turn. Yeah. So yeah, because they got to go first. So I guess they're going now because they just hit me with their hammers or whatever. I think I was wrong.
No. I think you're actually right. I don't think you went after you got hit because it's now a new round. It's just starting. So go ahead, make it.
Okay, yeah. So I didn't get to go. Yeah.
Good. Sorry about that.
Okay. So that's that hits armor class 7.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, so you take that swing, and unfortunately, it does not land. They hit AC 6.
What?
Does that hit you?
It was actually armor class 6.
Their AC is 5.
Okay. All right. Well, so
So if you can find one more somewhere.
my AC
Yeah.
is no, I don't think so. My AC is 6.
Okay, so it hits you for 6 points, unfortunately.
All right, I'm dead.
Oh no, hold on, no, I'm sorry. No. I rolled a D6 to be D4 for them. 3 points damage.
Okay.
Holy cow. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have knocked on the door.
Yeah, Nifa.
Okay, then they're
You're
gonna go after.
very confused.
They're going after the
'Cause you
cleric. Ooh, 18. That's gonna hit you for sure for 4 points. Ivan gets smacked hard, and unfortunately, you're gonna lose the spell.
I'm going to lose the spell.
Yep. You're
Vile creatures.
Oh, yeah. Your hands are glowing to like heal, and you miss, and you heal the ground or whatever.
Yes.
The ground needed to be healed. Why not? Whoosh.
It's like there was a crack in the tunnel, and then the crack's not there anymore.
Exactly. All right, in the final one, Misses terribly, so it doesn't even matter who it went after. Okay, next would be Missile. There are 3 of
All
these
right.
things that they seem to be tougher than they look.
Yeah. But that hits armor class 2.
That hits.
So yeah. Or 3 points of damage.
That's enough. All right, there's only 2 standing. We're in melee. I'm gonna let Gus go first since you're standing right there, invisible.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
you can just kill one. I mean, they can't see you. So
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He. I rolled and hit AC 2, by the way.
yeah,
And I rolled 10, so 11 points of damage.
that's overkill. Let me just tell you that right now.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, you really do chop the gnome. You guys are fighting these things. All of a sudden, one just gets turns into like a blood just squirts all over the cleric and the fighter up front as your sword comes back in division through this gnome, this tiny little gnome. It's a cute little soft cuddly gnome. Bastards.
Take that, Travelocity.
Okay, I was gonna Hala, you got 1 gnome left.
I had armor class -4 for 8 points of
That-
damage.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yes, you spin back around, smash the last gnome. It flies against the wall, and his porcelain body shatters, fragments everywhere. And you get the distinct smell of a freshly mowed lawn as you're standing in the room now, bloodied. But there seems to be a young woman in the corner tied up.
Yeah, let's go and rescue her.
You see any doors? Any of the doors?
No, this room is. What you do see in this room though is there's like a litter, like a platform with arms on it you can pick up and carry it. And on that litter is stacked a bunch of copper bars. There's a lot of them. You would imagine that you could probably pick the litter up and carry it, like with 4 of you, but it's pretty heavy looking, and you would imagine it's raw material because gnomes are, of course, metalsmiths.
Nifa, maybe you should look for any other secret passages they had out of here, and I'll keep guard in the hallway in case there's more coming.
Yeah,
All right.
don't knock on the door this time, Ivan.
I didn't. It was this elf.
Yeah.
She is unaware of how to travel in the world yet. Her youngness is, yeah.
Yeah,
See?
guys, there's a woman that's tied up over here. Aren't we gonna let her go?
What? Well,
Yeah.
Of course, untie her.
Yeah,
you
Gus walks
immediately-
up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Gus walks up. You immediately see that it is Sheila. I mean, you know her pretty well, so you can see that she's like maybe you shake her or whatever, and she kind of opens her eyes. She looks a bit dazed, but recognizes you, and she's like, "Oh, Gus, thank you for coming for me. Did you?"
Can you see him?
Gus turns around to the rest of the party and gives them a real, a wide smile. He's like, "Oh yes."
Hollow
Why-
whispers to Mary. Hollow whispers to Mary. Are we sure that that's Sheila?
My hero. And she says, did you get that terrible priest?
Well,
It is.
priest? You mean Ivan? And then he points at Ivan Bigley.
She blinks. No, the priest who. Oh, and she looks around now. She kind of sees the dead gnomes. She says, oh no, oh the poor gnomes. No, the priest. He worships a vile god. He controls the beasts. He took me. You must kill him.
Well,
My hero.
you have 2 of your brothers over here, so you should probably get back home safe. We're gonna take care of this priest for you.
You're my hero. And she kisses you on your cheek.
I smack
And
her.
then she becomes a mimic.
Yes.
Some minutes. Yeah.
I backhand this creature of lust.
Ah! Ivan! Get a grip!
Yes, you get a grip. Don't let her persuade you to go into the darkness.
What are you talking about?
And you know what I'm talking about.
This is the woman that we were sent to rescue.
Yes, the harlot
Oh,
kissing people just because of being rescued.
You must forgive Ivan. He's weird. He's been eating too much beans for the past few days, and I think it may have addled his mind.
No.
Yeah, she looks a little, stunned by that. But yeah.
Yeah, Gus helps her up and then, escorts her back to her brothers. And,
Yeah, I mean, you haven't gone very far into the dungeon, so yeah.
Yeah.
You basically come, put her right near the entrance. So you come out and they see her, of course, and they come running up and they're like, Gus, you're such a brave warrior. We had heard such great tales of you. How did you succeed so quickly?
I was right here.
Hello, standing there with like multiple crossbow bolts in her that are like bleeding profusely. Like, yes, Gus, all Gus, good old Gus. And she kind of like hits Gus and like almost like on the back and like almost kind of like pushes him over the edge of it.
Yeah, he goes, and he spits out some blood because he's down to like 5 HP right now.
Gus is also hurt.
Yeah. So he's like, all right, well, I mean, she's rescued. Let's take care of this evil cleric that they're talking about.
Nifa, did you find any secret places in that room?
Right. So while that was going on, you did not.
okay.
The space. I mean, aside from you can see they had like maybe some supplies, like some dried rations that they were eating on, and some water. But aside from the copper, and they had some contracts. You see that they were bringing it someplace to do some metal work. They were from a gnomish company, like an engineering company, I guess.
Okay.
Why they would be doing this or whatever is pretty unclear. I mean, though you did sense, as I said, some kind of a magical enchantment on the now shattered gnomes.
I will look at Mary and say, I didn't see any secret doors, but I think I've been around you humans too long and I acted rashly. I don't know if we should have killed them. So, be more careful.
I don't
Once
know
again,
about that.
wanton destruction has solved all of our problems with no repercussions. I
Hey, they
think we're
tried to
fine.
kill us with the crossbows.
They were agents of darkness.
Yeah, I got to side with Ivan.
Well, Ivan, I
Yes.
think I've heard that you humans go a little mushy in the head as you get old.
Mushy. No. Hard as a rock. Go ahead. Feel that. Feel that arm. See?
I felt plenty of that, Ivan, when I was pushing you up earlier.
I thought those bits hadn't worked in years, old timer.
What
It's
are
his
you
teeth
talking
that are-
about?
It's his teeth that are missing. He has to have his oatmeal mushy.
Well,
Yes.
speaking of priests, they say that they have an evil cleric back there.
Then we must find him and destroy him.
I'm with you, Ivan.
Old man, if you're not quite yet blind, I would think that maybe you should do something for the big one here. She looks towards Howie. She doesn't appear to be feeling too well, and I don't think those gnome rations are going to do any good.
I'm spent.
Ah,
I need a nap. I've done all I can for her. But that's okay. I'll look at this. Yes, here. I sprinkle some water on her. Here you go, cat. Have some water.
Hey, Daniel, can I bind my wounds?
Sure. Of course you can.
I'll
Doesn't do any
help.
healing, but you can do it.
I'll
Yeah,
lubricate them.
make a first aid check.
Hey guys, let's take a short rest and get back a hit die.
Yes.
I mean, you could.
I don't understand. Every rest I take is short.
You will learn, little one. You will learn, my butterfly. Just flutter along through life.
Gus goes up to the girl and asks her how the gnomes were enchanted, or what she remembers about the encounter with that evil cleric.
Yeah, so she says to you that that she was brought some giant beasts overtook the wagon. They were huge creatures, and they brought. She thought they were just going to bring her back and eat her or whatever. But when she got here, there was a priest standing there who seemed to be controlling them. And then he just like called forth the gnomes, and she could just tell that they were, they were moving mechanically based on his commands. She's not 100% sure. She did hear him say something about a temple and a sacrifice, but she's basically been in that room since then. So
Temple.
Mhm.
We should look at those bronze doors.
Yes.
It seems very temple-like.
I think we should go destroy this temple of vileness.
That's what you said about the last temple.
Yes. Well, they're all vile.
Well,
Always
beware
underground.
to
Smelly.
mesmerize that many gnomes at once. This priest must be very powerful. I'm not saying more powerful than you, Ivan, but maybe.
Or
Well,
maybe he's had a lot of nap.
I'm positive that the other evil cleric is more powerful than Ivan over here.
Yes.
Or
I
maybe
think
he's
so
just-
too.
Maybe he's just had more naps than Ivan.
But he will be powerless before the mighty gods of light.
Yeah, but what do you suggest, Ivan? I mean, should we plug our ears or something? Should he start chanting some evil incantations?
I'll start chanting now.
You wah 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 you wah wah wah
Not too loud.
Let me-
Remember what happened when we were just talking out here and knocking on
I'm trying to
stuff?
find my chant book. Just a second. It's
Let's
around
get-
here someplace.
Let's get moving without making too much noise this time.
There we go. Do we want to chant?
No, quietly. We want to move quietly.
Yes.
Did you want to go deeper into the complex down that corridor you haven't investigated, or did you want to go back to that bronze door, which you're actually kind of near right now because you're still in that first room?
Bronze door, I believe.
If we're looking for a temple, I would say the door. Yeah.
Okay. The two
Maybe they're all
brothers,
connected.
The two brothers are going to take Sheila kind of away into the grasslands and start heading back, they say. But one might miraculously appear if somebody does. So, yeah, they start bringing her away. Mission accomplished. Good job, guys.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Done
so you,
and done.
Let's go
See-
to the inn and drink.
Yeah.
To the bear claw.
We can come back and deal with this priest some other time.
I mean, we could.
I need a nap anyway, so that's good. Maybe if we do come back tomorrow.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on. We're right in front of the door, and you were
Just
just
get a-
shouting all about
Yes.
destroying this evil
Just get a
cleric.
full
I
rest
was.
and recover all of our spells and
I'm not myself. That's all I can say.
HPs.
Yes. Now onward. Let us destroy and defile this tomb of wickedness.
Onward!
temple.
Gus charges into that bronze door, and he tries to slam onto it
Wait, didn't you just say we need to
With
be
his-
quiet?
with his shoulder. He was so
Oh my God.
inspired by Ivan.
you slam into the door and you kind of stagger back, and then you look at it for a second and you realize that it opens in towards you.
Darn it. I should have read the sign.
Needless learning why humans have such short lives.
Yes, I am very, very confused.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have any kind of locking mechanism. In fact, it looks like there's a place that you could put like a big wooden bar or something to bar it, but it's on this side. It's on your side, but there's no bar there, of course.
Hmm.
Are there any engravings or words or anything?
Yeah,
On
there's
the
so as you're kind of looking at the door, And maybe this room in general again. You're in that first room again, where it's open to the sky. You could see that there's similar type engravings. They're kind of grotesque, and they seem to show these very kind of these people that are very kind of bulbous in shape, and they've got and oftentimes have multiple limbs, like 4 legs and 2 arms, or sometimes they have 4 arms and 4 legs. Like they've got all kinds of different shapes to them, and they seem to be wearing various types of strange headgear. With large like horns and stuff on them. From what you can tell, it's really hard to say because they're very, very worn out.
Abominations.
Well, it's definitely abominations, no question there.
Yes.
So
We
you
must
could
lead
pull
them
this door
back
open.
to the abyss.
So yeah, the door's open towards you. I should say this large bronze door. So if you want to pull it open, and I guess I didn't say this, but it's a double door, but it's a large double door.
Yeah, Gus is right there, so he's gonna, silently motion to the other guys. It's like, move away from the opening of the door so that the same thing doesn't happen, or we get shot by these bolts. And he's gonna grab the door handle and pull it towards him. And as he
Okay.
does so, he's gonna move away from the opening.
Yeah, because you're pulling it open, you can get behind it. Go ahead and make an open doors roll because it is definitely stuck.
Okay, I got strength of 15, so that's +1.
So you need
I
1,
rolled
2, or 3.
2.
That's
Yeah.
enough, yeah. Yeah, so you pull on it, it's really stuck, and you pull it open, kind of get behind it, everybody's kind of moved to the side. And when you do, dirt and stuff starts pouring in. Whatever was on the other side of it is now completely buried in dirt. And in fact, what you're looking at now that you have the door pulled open is you're looking at what would have been the outside part of the door, facing probably out into out into the world, essentially. But the thing's been buried in time. So basically, it's the front door, but it was buried. Yeah. And you can see, actually, even more graphically, these carvings, because they were buried, so they weren't getting hit by the wind all this time. And yeah, it's definitely grotesque. And let's see. They seem to also be riding on giant the insects in some of the images.
Nita, have you ever seen those creatures before or heard your kin talk of them?
Yes, I'm looking.
I'm gonna say
Have I?
no,
Okay.
because they're definitely human. In some of the images, it looks like some kind of a human worship, some kind of creatures that humans worshipped. Like you can make out humans like doing work and like slaves and stuff.
No, this looks more like something your people do. Maybe?
Maybe it's more of the old man's people, not mine.
Well, of course, I meant your in a general sense, not you
Yes.
specifically.
The gods have buried the abominations. See their justice?
I
We
see
need
it,
to go
Ivan.
find the priest.
There's certainly
Yeah.
a lot of dirt, Ivan.
What's that?
Where to, hero?
Well,
Oh.
there's only one path that we haven't explored, right?
Yeah,
Nope,
I
I
mean,
think there's another door.
sorry, if
Is
you
there
want to
another
take the time in the door itself, there are some like low value gems and like inside. You'd have to dig them out though, so it will take time to do that if you want to take time to do it.
Yes.
Nita doesn't
look.
care.
You go ahead and dig out those gems.
They look
There's
pretty
some gems in the
valuable.
dirt here.
I'm just going to take a little cat nap while you do that.
It's up to you if you want to. It'll probably take you a turn or so, or 2 turns maybe to do it. But you figure you could get a handful of these. Like there's like about 5. We'll say there's 5 gems kind of inset in the door.
Holly,
If you want it. All right, yeah, sure.
Excellent.
All right, yeah. So you guys are digging the gems out. Just give me an opportunity to make a wandering monster check. Sadly, nothing. Okay. Yeah, so you pull out these 5 small gems. They've got a value of... Oh, actually, they're pretty valuable. They got a value of about 100 gold pieces apiece. So, pretty good.
Well, Holly
That
dug
should
them
buy
out.
you a. That should buy you a good rest at a quality inn, Ivan.
Yes. I can feel the bed now.
Nice. But yeah, as
Well-
mentioned, just to give a summary of where you're at, you're in this. You're still in basically the opening chamber there, with the pillars. If you were to go back towards where that secret door was, so to the east, it only goes about 15 feet. Then it turns to the south, which you look down. It's dark down there. That goes down about 30 feet or so, and then turns to the left, which would be the east again. As far as you know, that's the only place you have not explored.
Okay. Well, I suppose I can.
Go flutter.
Yes. Yes, Ivan. Flutter on down there.
Yes. I hit you with the sprinkler.
Ugh. She shakes her head.
Mhm.
What?
Oh, holy
right,
water
I will-
on an elf? She starts burning. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, jeez. Oh, not evil.
No, this isn't Dolman Wood. Yeah, so you come around that corner.
Well, I
Everybody else is
will-
staying back, I'm assuming? And you're moving quietly.
Yes, I'm not taking Ivan with me this time.
Okay, nice. Yes, you walk down, quietly down the hall, about 30 feet, and like I say, it turns to the east. The hallway then only goes about 10 more feet, and then opens up into a very large chamber. You can see that from the angle that you're looking, without going all the ways into the room, you can see that there's a line of pillars, which are probably similar to what you see on the outside. Of course, these have not met with the ravages of time. From that corner, without walking to the room itself, too, yeah, you can see, although they have not seemed to have noticed you, 3 very, very large ants. And I say ant, large. They're 6 feet in length.
Wow.
They seem to be gathered in kind of off to the side of the room. And they're just kind of sitting there from what you can tell. But they're definitely alive because the infravision is showing bright red.
Okay.
Yep, they have not seen you at all. They have not seen you. Well, as far as you can tell, because they're not doing anything.
I will creep back down the hallway and tell my friends. I think I found some of these abominations you were talking about, Ivan.
Then we must go destroy them.
Wait. What kind of abomination are we talking about?
Big,
The evil kind.
Yeah, but
Big
small
insects.
evil, sure. But big evil, you got to think about these things.
well, it's certainly big. I don't think ants are necessarily evil, but they're very big and they're there. I don't know if they would attack us or not.
Giant ants?
I mean, they're way bigger than I am.
Have you
Ants.
heard the stories about giant ants?
Oh, yes.
Giant
How-
ants wiping out parties.
How big are they? When you say
Um,
big ants, like how big?
6 feet, like in length.
Hmm.
She only knows
how-
meters.
Right.
She's
Yeah,
an elf, she doesn't know.
1.7 meters.
Hollow will pull out like some iron rations, and she'll go throw these at them. Maybe they'll just maybe they'll eat our rations and leave us alone.
Ew, let's not be too hasty. I mean, if they don't know that we're here, maybe we could just sneak by them.
Sneak by a
think-
bunch of ants.
You think Ivan's gonna sneak by him?
Of course not. These are abominations.
They're just big ants, big insects.
Abominations against the created order.
Ivan, one day you're going to be the death of all of us.
No, just me.
All right, Ivan, you go in there and you fight them, and then she'll turn to everyone else and say, "And while they're eating Ivan's body, we'll then walk past it."
It was a very large room with more pillars. I couldn't see all the way in without possibly alerting the ants to my presence. I didn't want to bring them down on all of you.
How about we make a wall of fire? I'll pour something. I got some oil here in that lantern. We could pour it on top of some, I don't know, some bush. Set it on fire so that the ants wouldn't approach us. while we shoot it with arrows.
Ivan just starts walking.
And this is Wonderwall.
Oh,
Yeah,
you gonna go
just-
down there? Start walking down the hallway into the darkness.
Yes.
Okay.
Mary's going to look at Hala and go, well, if we're going to throw rations in there, let's go back and get the ones the gnomes had.
Hey, that's a good idea. Let's just throw the gnome buddies at them.
Yes, a great idea, Ivan. Psst, psst, Ivan. And then Gus goes after
What?
Ivan, and tries to grab him. We got a better idea. We will get those abominations, but you don't need to risk yourself. And let's get those delicious gnomes and then toss them at the ants.
Oh, you're going to throw gnome bodies at the ants?
Well, they were trying to murder us.
But they were under a spell.
Yes.
I mean, they don't need their bodies anymore.
True. I feel kind of guilty about it, but still.
I don't.
Well, I mean, gnomes are not flesh. They're made out of like plaster and
Clay.
stuff. Like clay. Yeah.
Okay, I guess that doesn't work then.
But that is a good idea, though. I mean, well, once they die, they turn into to clay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I said they shattered when you hit them. However, they do have rations. They do have actual food, but they turn to clay once they die.
Okay, yeah, well, let's just grab those rations and throw those at the ants.
All right.
All right, if you think
Yeah,
that's
just put
what
that.
will work.
I mean, if they are looking for food or whatever, then those rations will distract them while we walk by.
It's
Let's just do that.
So we're
Given-
not going to destroy the abominations?
To destroy even greater abomination, Ivan.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Make
so
that work,
what's the
Nifa.
plan?
We're gonna go grab those rations off of the gnomes,
Yeah, me and
And then
Hala
we're
will go
gonna-
grab those rations.
and
Okay,
then we'll
nice.
like go to the edge of the hall or whatever where we can see the ants, and we'll just start tossing the rations over towards the ants, and hope that they just like take those rations and maybe take them back to their hole or whatever.
Okay. So, all right, that's good. So you're gonna bring the light source down there? So you all
No,
can
I'm
see?
going to suggest that we let Nifa go and throw them so she can see.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Nifa's
So-
like, not sure this is a good idea.
Well, they
Fear
start coming
child.
after. If
I'll
they
go
start
with
coming,
you.
yeah, if they start coming after you, just like yell, and we'll do something about that.
I shall be right beside you.
Well, I'll go with her. I'll be right behind her.
There.
Okay. So you gotta
Beside and
bring the-
behind.
All
You
right,
gotta
I'll
bring
do
the
it.
lantern.
No, he's not.
I'll just go. You guys, I can just
Okay.
go. I can do it.
Okay, so Nifa's going by herself.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
I mean, she is an elf. She's,
Alright.
like the five of us combined.
No, it's true. Elves are pretty badass. Um,
Level 1 elf.
yeah, you get down there to the corner, and you see they're still there. Now they definitely see you. They, you get to the side, and they're just looking in that direction, and they're kind of like they kind of move their heads around a little bit, and they kind of like kind of just staring in your direction, but they don't seem to react at all. They're not.
Not coming at me.
They're not charging at you or anything. They're just kind of they definitely see you. In fact, they all see you, but then like maybe one is still looking at you, and the other two go back to whatever they were doing, which is just kind of being ants. They're just kind of hanging out in this room. And by the way, now that you've moved closer to the edge, I'll give you the whole room. So the room is basically like I drew it. I'm drawing you guys pictures today 'cause I'm so nice. So it's shaped like that. There's pillars in the center.
Okay.
And you got two doors. One's open. This one's open at the top, and this one's closed. The ants are kind of somewhere in the middle, like around here. And there's also an altar at the far end. And sitting on the altar, you can see that there's some. You can't tell what it's made out because it's information, so you just see the outline of it. But you can see there's some like a chalice and some other like stuff on top of the altar.
Altar stuff. Got it.
Yeah. But they
All right,
definitely
well-
see you. They're not reacting. I mean, they're just kind of sitting there.
Okay. Well, I will leave. the rations for them.
You just gotta put them on the floor and then go back.
Mm. If they're not reacting, I will walk a little bit out further into the room. Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know.
All right, so you're gonna walk closer to them with the rations, or you're gonna try
Just
to
set
go
them on
around
the
them.
floor. I'm just gonna walk a little bit further into the room, kind of set the rations on the floor, and back out. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, fair enough. All right, yeah. I mean, they don't approach you immediately. When you start to back out, one of them starts to move forward, but slowly, like almost curious. I don't know if you want to wait around to see what it does. But if you-
Nope, I do not. I'm backing
Yeah.
out and telling the others what I saw.
Oh yeah, if you back out and go up to the hallway back from where you came, yeah, it doesn't seem to follow you. So
I don't know if it worked or not. I put the rations down. He seemed to come towards me, but I came back to get you guys. And there's 2 doors in there and an altar.
An altar, you say?
Yes.
All right, well, let's go in there and stay away from the ants and head towards the door altars.
No, we have to defile the altar first.
Well, we don't know what's an altar to. I didn't see.
Well, I didn't
It's-
put it there.
It's probably that of an evil god.
It is.
Are you gonna pee on it like the last time?
Yes.
Oh, brother.
The urine of a righteous man availeth much.
Nifa looks at Mary. She says, "Are all humans this colorful?"
Just Ivan.
okay, yeah. So you're gonna bring the light source now. I'm assuming.
Yep.
And you're all sticking together.
And now
Yep.
they attack us.
Yeah. So you move down into the space. Let's see. Let's get a marching order. Who's going first?
Paula will be in front.
All right. All right. Who's
It's
behind
not
Paula?
like she's close to death or anything.
That gnome attack really took you guys out. How about who's next?
Ivan.
Ivan, of course. Behind Ivan? You're
Us.
probably going to need a lantern there. Yeah, I was going to say, otherwise you're not able to see anything. And who's in the back then?
Nifa will be behind
Yeah.
Gus.
Nifa behind Gus, and then in the back is Mary.
Great
Yep,
idea.
that
Get
works.
blinded by the lantern.
Yeah, but I've done my thing where I see things. So.
All right, yeah. So you go down, you see what I described as you kind of come into this space. Now that you have the lantern, you can actually see that the altar does in fact have some what look like maybe religious items on it. The ants themselves now they went up and got the food, and they seem to be eating it and completely uninterested in you. Like they look up for like a second and look back down and continue eating.
Good ants. Good ants.
So are you giving them a wide berth and trying to go through one of the doors, or are you going to defile the altar?
Well, I'm going to
Oh,
see what
definitely.
the altar is first.
I was gonna give him a wide berth,
I-
no matter what.
I'm going to check out the altar. I have
Yeah.
to.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'd go around the ants.
All right, so you guys are making your way around the ants. All right. To which door?
The altar door.
No, I know where you're going. What about the rest of the party? The people that are going to survive?
I'm gonna say the open one. I'm gonna say the open one first.
Okay.
The open one first. Yes.
All right. Yeah. So you guys head towards the open door. You get there probably shortly after Ivan gets to the altar. It's hard to say exactly what the god is here because it doesn't have a lot of markings. However, there are 3 items. 4 items. One is 2 of them are silver cups. One is some kind of a tray, and on that tray is sitting a dagger that's got a silver blade and some gems in it. You can see that the altar itself seems to be bowed in the center, almost like a like a trough. Yep. And in the center of the thing, there's like a maybe what you might consider to be like a drain.
Aha. Yes. This is a vile, evil altar.
Oh, here it goes. He's gonna do it again.
I am. I'm standing on it and urinating on it.
Oh my god.
Okay. Do you want to take the items?
Yes.
No. Okay. Yes.
Right after I bless them.
All right.
I'm going to
yes, you're
urinate on them, bless them, then take them.
All right. So you're peeing on the altar. So while you're doing that, you guys all head up to the door. Everybody's heading up to the door, right? Except for him. And you look in, and you can see that it looks like that possibly this led out to some other kind of chambers, maybe of this ruin back in the day. But since then, it probably completely collapsed because what you're looking at is more or less a pretty much round tunnel that was clearly dug by the ants. There is a door there, and it's kind of like open and like stuck into the thing, but what you see is basically a dirt tunnel that goes off, and it kind of swirls around a little bit, so you can't really see too far into it.
Well, it looks like the ants are digging this way. I say we continue on to the closed door. I don't want to go into the ant tunnel.
We should definitely check it out.
Oh, I don't like that face, Daniel. I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, you smell the distinct acrid smell of urine, which seems to not please the ants very much, and they start chittering and they start looking around, and you can see that they're looking at you, they're looking at Ivan, they're kind of getting restless.
Hollow's going to quickly run over to that other closed door and see if she can open it.
Yeah, that door opens up, no problem if you want to open it.
All right, she opens it, and then arrows hit her, and she does.
Okay. Are you gonna like run right through the door, or are you gonna wait for the ants?
Yeah,
ants do?
I'm not waiting to see what the ants do. I'm getting out of here before the ants lose their patience.
What about the rest of the party? Let's go down the list. What's Gus doing? Are you running through the door, or are you waiting for the ants?
Gus is right next to the door that he's opened up, right? I mean, the first door, the one that was already open, right?
The open door, you guys are right there. Yeah, I think that Hala moved down to the other door, which is only maybe, God, I have to look at the map. It's less than 10 feet away. And she's opening that door and going through it. So are you following her through the door, or do you go into the ant tunnel door? You can stay where you are. You can wait to see what the ants do. It's up to you.
Yeah, Gus is gonna follow Halkatla.
Okay, so they're going to run through the door. How about Mary?
Yeah, she's following Hala and them through the door.
Okay. And the elf? Aoife?
Yeah. I would follow Hala probably. I would just kind of, follow behind.
And Gus
Who
is
knows
gonna
what
yell
these
at
humans are
Ivan.
doing?
Gus is gonna yell at Ivan. He's gonna go like, "Hey, stop pissing those ants off! Come on, Ivan, we gotta get out of here."
Oh, you're going to yell. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, he does.
here we go again. It's the snow.
Wow.
It's the snow all over again.
Yeah. Boom. You start yelling, and the ants, now they're irritated. And they're... So, go ahead and let's... You guys are trying to
I'm
run through the
standing
door.
away from you guys.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Oh, no, some of them don't like you either. All right. So we're going to do this. Everybody's still running through the door, I'm assuming, right? So we're going to roll initiative. Depending on how this goes down, maybe we'll win initiative and it won't be a problem. So let's just do that first. Crystal, you roll initiative for the group this time.
All right.
They got a 4.
I also got a 4.
Okay.
Roll for a
It's-
random monster encounter.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just roll again because I want to.
Okay.
Oh, they got a 5.
I got a 1.
All right. Okay. So these ants are pissed.
Young, why do you always have to yell?
At least one. So this is what we're going to do. Since you went through the door first, you're through the door. You were definitely first.
Oh, okay.
After that, let's just look. I'm going to roll a d4 to see how many of you got through the door before he yelled. I mean, clearly. Okay. Oh, actually, okay. So 2 of you, which means that Gus may have just executed somebody. Let's go dex-wise. Is how fast you got through the door. What's your dex, Mary?
19.
19. Okay. So 2 of you, which means that Gus may have just executed somebody. Let's go dex-wise. Is how fast you got through the door. What's your dex, Mary? 19. 19. Okay. So 2 of you, which means that Gus may have just executed somebody. Let's go dex-wise. Is how fast you got through the door.
10.
Okay, how about Nifa?
14.
Oh, well, Nifa's through the door so far. Gus?
15.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you're just coming through the door, Mary, when Gus looks over his shoulder and yells this, and the ants start charging at you guys. And of course, they're charging Ivan as well. But that goes without saying. So, first ant goes after Ivan. Oh, misses terribly though. Maybe your urine is so smelly that it couldn't deal with it. Actually, I gotta look up the ants. I don't think I'm going to attack. These are
Does he still get his
bad.
Blessing.
Does he still get his full armor class? You know, with his dangly bits waving around and everything.
It turns out how much.
TMI,
His armor
TMI.
was a cod piece.
That's all it was.
Did they just get? Oh, actually, they just get one attack. So, okay, he misses. One was going after Mary though, unfortunately. Ooh, Mary. That's a 17. That's gonna hit you for sure.
Ow.
6 points of damage.
-1.
Oh, all right. One of the ants bites Mary in twain, and she collapses. Let's see where the other one's going.
Oh.
The other one was actually going after Ivan.
Did anybody else just lose Daniel?
Oh, really?
I did
No,
not.
he's here. He's here for
Oh,
me.
okay.
Yep.
Can you hear me now, Nikki?
Yeah, there you are.
Okay. Well,
Must have been my end.
I didn't want you to hear how bad it was. Let's see if the other one hit Ivan. Let's see.
No, it says my connection's unstable, so it's just me.
Mine is also unstable today. 5. Armor class 5. Does that hit you, Ivan?
No.
All right. You dance away from the two ants that are chomping at you as you're zipping up or whatever you're doing there. Mary drops. Well, kind of. By that one. Of course, her dying means she couldn't close the door behind her. As you all run into this space, you hear Mary's death scream. Yeah. So you run into a room. This room is.
Yeah, you hear her yell out, "Gus the hero killed us all."
So you run into a room that's shaped like that. I can't see myself, so hopefully you can see that. Let me switch back to you so you can.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah. So there's another door there immediately. If you want to continue running or not, but let's go through and see what everybody wants to do on this round. Clearly,
Sorry,
the
Daniel,
brother.
I'm having that problem again. I can't quite hear you.
Oh.
There
How
you
about
are.
everybody else?
They're fine.
You're fine for me, yeah.
That might
Yeah,
just be
same
you.
here.
You can leave and come back if you want, Nick. It won't affect anything because I have your pictures up.
Let me try it.
Okay. And then we'll see. You know, unfortunately, it's always the careful person that dies first. Which brother are you going to be? Brooke or I forget the guy's name now. Brooke or
What's the youngest one?
the youngest one is Dallas. Thalis.
All right, I'll be him.
All right.
When he just wants to be young again.
Yep, I do some days.
Well, he's the he's the young one, so he wants to seek adventure and come back. So yeah.
Does he have stats or not?
No, he was just a normal man, but you can roll up a fighter, first level fighter or whatever. Actually, you can roll roll a D2, and that'll be your level. So you might get a second level fighter. Maybe he's more powerful than he
1.
looks. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. First level fighter.
Yeah, I'll run over on OSE and get a generated deal real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I just made
It's
note that he was a normal man
we've
with a
had
spear.
we've had rain today. Sorry, guys.
Oh. That's all right. The elf died when you were gone.
Oh, okay.
No. All right. So let's see. Gus, as you run through the door and you yell back and you see the ants charge at you and bite your friend in half and kill them. What do you want to do this round?
Yeah, he's like, oh no. Did Ivan pass through?
No, Ivan is still standing on the altar, pissing. Well, he's putting his pants on now. I'm assuming. We'll find out.
And the ants are like rushing towards the door, right?
Well, one of them just chopped Mary down. It hasn't come through the door yet. Oh, also, everybody roll a d6 that's in that room. So that'd be Nifa,
You got 6.
Hala.
I got a 6 as well.
Okay. What'd you get, Nifa?
A 4.
Okay. Nifa, you notice, pretty much as you hear, I should say, with your elf ears. Well, you have big ears. You hear a hissing sound. And you kind of look and you can see that that room seems to be filling with some kind of like greenish gas. It seems to be pouring in from the walls.
Oh, I would yell that and say, we have to take our chances with the ants.
Well, there's also another door.
Oh.
If you want to run through a random door. That's up to you, of course. So, yeah. So, on that, Gus, what do you want to do?
He's gonna yell at Ivan. Come on, Ivan!
I'm coming.
So you're going to just stand in the room and wait for Ivan?
He's gonna close the door. He's gonna close the door and then wait until Ivan gets close.
Okay, you're going to close the door? Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's gonna like try to prop it, against the door. He has his back against the door, and then he's propping his leg to make sure that it stays closed.
Okay. How about Hala?
Hollow's gonna quickly rush over to that other door and swing it open.
Okay. It opens, no problem. And you can see down. I mean, unfortunately, you don't have the lantern, but you can see down it a bit. That looks like it goes down a corridor. At least 20, 30 feet, anyways, you can see. Seems empty. Nifa, what you up to?
Boy. Humans so rash in their decisions. All right, I see the gas and I've yelled that. So I guess I will follow Hala, try to get out of the room with
Yeah, as you yell that, you kind of look to the side, and I don't know why you didn't notice him before, but one of the brothers stayed with you, Thalos. Thalos, what do you want to do? There's gas coming through the wall.
Yeah, you see Talus, the young brother, the quiet brother, and he's carrying this big long pole arm, and he goes, well, do you want me to run? I'm going to run your way and help me. That was awful what just happened. And he's going to take off running where they're running.
Okay. You guys like, was he here all along? Ivan, the door's been closed on you, and there's 2 giant ants at your feet. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I sprinkle them.
With holy water?
I sprinkle them with holy water.
Okay. So you're going to attack them?
Yes, with the holy water.
Okay, fair enough.
These abominations have got to do something.
Okay, very good. Crystal, roll initiative for the group.
All right, I changed my initiative die, so 5.
All right, you won.
There we go.
Okay, well, I mean, movement goes last, so you guys are all going to run last. But you're fighting these things, so go ahead and sprinkle them with holy water.
I do.
So you
sprinkle her out.
Okay.
May the darkness forever blind you.
Yeah, I mean you're so close to them, you can't possibly miss. So you sprinkle them.
Yes.
They don't. It doesn't seem to really affect them. Yeah, they're wet.
Of course not.
Yeah, they're they're just ants, hungry ants, but ants nonetheless.
They're piss ants.
Yeah, they are now. All right, you all run through the door. Talos is probably like, man, I know my brother was with me. He's probably going to join us any second now. And yeah, you can see actually. I mean, you got plenty of movement to do it if you want. If you down this, the corridor goes about 30 feet down, and then splits in a T section, and directly across from you is a door. But maybe more interesting or less interesting because you're being chased by giant ants. Is that I don't know why I'm drawing the map like this, but I feel like it. It goes down like right here. There's 2 alcoves, one on either side. One of them it has a large bowl in it, like a salad bowl. I don't know if that's salad bowl, but it's a salad bowl, and it's full of silver coins. The other one has a statue about 3 feet tall that's reminiscent of those carvings that you saw. It's kind of, and now that you see it, not worn out and beat or whatever, you can see that these bulbous figures with these horns and stuff seem to resemble ants, kind of, antish looking things. But around its neck is this necklace of like large pearls, and sitting kind of on its head is kind of between two like antennae is this crown with a gem in it. So as you run down, you see that directly across from you is a door, and then of course there's hallways going left and right. I guess you probably have time to go down and look. So I'll say that they go like the one to the what would be your right, which would be the west. Goes down about 30 feet, so that's about as far as you can see before the light. Yeah, actually, they both go that far. They both go about 30 feet, at least 30 feet, and then you can't see anymore because that's as far as your light source takes you.
Hollow's going to put her warhammer like on her back or whatever, and she's gonna reach into her backpack to pull out a torch and begin to light it up. Now that they're in this T section.
Okay, so you're gonna come down to T section to stop and start the light torch. How about? Let's see, Gus, what are you doing? You got your lantern. You ran down behind everybody. You're essentially out of combat, more or less.
Yeah, he was actually gonna wait until Ivan gets to the door,
fair enough,
and then open the door. But if Ivan's not coming, then he's gonna bolt and join the other guys.
Yeah, it's only been 10 seconds. You could wake up rounds if you'd like. That's up to you. I don't know how confident you are that he'll come. Yeah, so you guys get to the end there. Nifa and also Talus.
Yeah,
And,
Talus, when he sees those silver coins with his wisdom of 5, he is going to say, "Oh, we should give her some of those up and take them with us. We can use them at the tavern." And he's going to run over and start scooping up silver coins.
Awesome. Yeah, you can do that. You start filling your bag with it. What about Nifa?
Nifa wants to look at the statue. I don't want to touch the necklace or the crown, but I just want to look.
Okay. You turn around and you're staring directly at this hideous statue. It's got this like mandibles, like an ant type face with like these antennae coming out and kind of a bulbous body with extra limbs, and you can see inside of its maw. It looks like that you see the little glint of what appears to be a tip of an arrow. And we'll leave you there. Ivan, what do you want to do? The ants are circling around you now. They're not happy that you peed on them.
Gaseous form.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's roll initiative. Let's see if you drink it before they eat you. D6. They got 2.
4.
Nice. Yeah.
I quaff it.
You are gas. All your gear drops to the ground, and you are gaseous.
Woohoo!
And he did have those beans.
That's true. Is he going to just sprint out, or is he going to follow the rest of the party?
As he turns to a gaseous form, you hear like a loud fart.
Thus, peeks the door open and then says, "Where's Ivan?"
Yes, you see this gas crawling across the floor towards the door.
Oh yeah, open the door and let the ants in. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, you open the door, huh?
Yeah, he's just peeking.
Oh.
Well, there's an ant right there. Okay, roll initiative against the ant to see if it can push the door down. So you just 5 for the ant.
1.
All right, the ant's going to get an attack on you before you can close it. Let's see. Yeah, you do lose all your stuff. I just want to make sure. So Ivan's going to be naked later. All right, the ant is going to make an attempt to bash through the door. Oh my god! It rolled a natural 20. The ant slams through the door and bites into you. Gus. Oh
Bye-bye, hero.
Oh my god! For max damage, 12 damage.
Ah!
You're like, Ivan, and this ant just bite. I'm sure that probably kills you, right? Yeah, this ant just cuts you in half, and you know the two halves of you fall on the ground, and you're probably alive for like a couple seconds, just wondering like why you can see the bottom of your feet.
What's
and then
going on here?
You die.
What is that thing?
And then,
He'll
then,
still be the hero in the stories, though.
you will be right. And then very slowly over your head passes this gaseous form with a smiley face on it. The ants don't go, you actually go into that room. It's all full of gas. Ivan, but of course it doesn't affect you at all. And
you begin to absorb all the gas, and you become like a much bigger form.
yeah, I think you move. I'm pretty sure you move like super slow, but I could be wrong about that. That's what I was trying to check. Oh, no, actually,
And
doesn't say
so
that.
the rest of us don't have a clue. The door is open, and all the ants will rush in now.
Yeah.
That is true. That is 100% true. Nobody knows. Man, Brooke, who knew you were there? You got to be now the other brother, Yang. Roll yourself up a fighter.
Nice.
1d2 for the level. That means if you die, Mike, you're gonna have to be Sheila. She's gonna come back and save everybody.
There we go.
Although you're technically, I mean, it might be boring, I don't know, but you're technically gaseous for, yeah, God, almost 2 hours.
Oh goodness.
Let's see. Can you speak? I don't think so. You keep control of your body. You can move through small holes in walls, chests, and so forth. Any creature you can't attack, but you have a -2 armor class and cannot be harmed by non-magical weapons. Yeah, it doesn't say you can't. I'll say you can communicate on some level. You have a wispy voice.
Yes.
But if you want to be,
and your breath smells really bad.
Smells of stale beans and onions.
Ugh, gross.
And
Hasala got
brother's
her.
name is Brooks.
yeah, his name is Brooks. Yep.
Nice.
Hasala got her torch lit.
Yeah, your torch is lit. You can see again going back to that room. Somehow Brooks is there. Who knows? You can see you see that yeah, exactly what I described. The torch doesn't really go much further than where you're at unless you want to explore. The door directly across from you is kind of a standard wooden door. And you got the statue and the bowl of silver, which you can. It has 600 silver pieces, so it depends on how big your bag is. If you have like a large sack, I think you can fit all of it in
Here,
there.
he's gonna get his brother Brooks to help load up.
Hala, also having a 5 wisdom, sees that crown and necklace and rushes over and says, "What are you waiting on, Nifa?" and reaches out to grab that crown.
No. Nifa will try to stop her, or she'll say, "There's an arrow in his mouth. It's trapped." Foolish, rash humans. I thought I was the young one.
Well, stand aside. She'll kind of like push you out of the way, and then she'll like stand out of the way and take the crown.
Okay. Do you want to do that
Yeah,
while the other guys are standing there filling their coins?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Nifa's not standing in front of that statue. If she's gonna touch it, she's gonna get far away.
Yeah. Okay. So, Brooke and Talis, make a d20 roll under your wisdom to see if you notice that she's about to set a trap up. It's going to shoot right in your direction.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! I rolled right on it. 5. 5 out of 5.
All right. Yes, you see it. Which, as long as one of you started, it's fine.
Under
You see
wisdom?
it. Yeah.
Oh, 15.
Yeah, but as long as one of you saw it, I'm
Yep.
sure you would save your brother. So you may push him out of the way, and yeah, you grab the crown, and an arrow shoots and sticks into the wall on the other side. You can actually see there's like a discolorization on the tip of the arrow. Clearly, this was a poisoned shot. It would have killed anybody who was standing there. And yeah, you can pull the crown off now. It's quite valuable.
Nice. And she'll also take that necklace.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, the crown is worth. Oh, I lost my spot. Oh, damn it. I think I don't have it written down right here. It's worth over. It's something like 1,500 gold pieces. 1 second. I closed the other document. I was trying to make it look nicer, so I was copying everything over, and I didn't copy over the treasure. The most important part. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, the crown is worth 800 gold pieces, and the necklace is worth 1,400.
Nice. All right. In Hollow, we'll just stick those down into her large belt pouch for now.
Yeah, and like I
I
said,
don't think a crown's going to fit in a belt pouch.
Well, she'll put it on her head then.
she's perfect.
Oh man! I don't like the way you said "oh."
Well, I mean, that's where you put it, right? There you go. All right, yeah, good. So 600 silver pieces will easily fit into a large sack, like I said. Yeah, those are quite valuable. You put them into your sack, a small sack maybe or whatever, or put the crown on your head if you'd like. And yeah, you're standing in this T section. You see wafting towards you a cloud that seems to have this scowl on its face.
Neva will, because she saw the poison gas in the other room, she'll
Yeah.
take the edge of her cloak and start to try to wave the cloud away.
You're being waved away, Ivan.
That's okay.
Quick, we got to get out of here. Hollow will say, and she'll go through the next door.
You want to go through the door, or you want to go down the corridor?
Yeah, the poison's getting in. We gotta go down the through the door.
Okay, the door that's directly across from you.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, you pull the door open. It's a pretty large room. Oh, I'm happy about that. It's kind of an oddly shaped room. I feel like people make rooms odd shaped just for no particular reason. There we go. It looks kind of like that.
Okay.
Is that right?
Okay.
It is mostly destroyed, even though I drew it square. The sides and stuff are kind of crumbled in. You can see several large, like 4 or 5 foot, diameter tunnels coming off of it. Almost like this is like a central area. You see 2 large ants. They are in the corner, and they seem to be protecting, for lack of a better word, a huge amount, like a pile of like small ant eggs.
Hollow's gonna close that door.
Yeah, and they see you, and they do not look very happy. So go ahead and make an initiative roll against them, because they're charging the door as soon as you open it.
Should I do it again, or do you want?
Yeah,
Else?
you open the door, so go for it. Let's see. 5.
4.
All right, they rush the door. I'm gonna say though that because you only open the door, so they're gonna try to smash the door. If they do enough damage, they're gonna destroy the door. Otherwise, like they're not attacking you, they're gonna hit the door. So let me just see if they hit the door. Oh, they rolled super low. Yeah, so they come up and they try to like hit the door and smash through it, but it's too thick, and you're able to close the door. You don't think it'll hold very long though, as they continue to smash against it.
I don't think this door will hold very long as they continue to smash against it.
So
Right or way.
Yeah, so you can go east or west or back, I guess.
What are we doing? Where are we going? We have some treasure. We could get out of here, maybe.
You want to just leave?
Well, I thought the old man that was babbled so much, didn't he say something about destroying the evil wizard?
Yes.
Don't have long to decide now.
Whoa, I heard his voice. Did y'all hear his voice?
You can't
Sometimes-
leave.
Sometimes I can still hear him. Come on, we got to get out of here.
The door
Make a
starts to pop
decision.
open.
Hurry.
He must destroy the evil within.
All right, I'll go right, or whichever way that is.
East or west at this point.
East,
You guys
yeah.
are all east, so that'd be left as you were coming. But
Okay.
yeah, but if you want to go right, or you want to go east or west? I mean, now you're all
We're going
fired
east.
up. Okay, perfect.
We're going east.
All right. Because I don't want, if Nikki dies because she made the wrong decision and went east, I don't want her to be like, no, I said right.
East is fine.
Okay. And you fall in a pit trap and die. No, okay, so you head east. It goes about 30 feet and then cuts to the north. And I ran out of paper to draw on. So I'm going to have to do that thing where you transpose it onto another spot. Just to make it more confusing for you.
Nice.
Yep, I'm going to draw it down here.
I gotta send you a ream of paper or something.
I always draw these maps on pieces of envelope and stuff that I have laying around my house. Well, I was going to put it in Roll20, and then I just got lazy. Okay. All right. So, you come up into this room, and you see in there a very... Now, you've seen some big ants. This is a very big ant. It's the biggest of all the ants you've seen. It's not really much longer than the other ones, but it's very, very fat and huge. It's just sitting right dead in the center of the room. Beyond it are some stairs going up. You can see a soft kind of greenish glow from the room behind the stairs, although you can't really make anything out in there at this moment. And as soon as you come around the corner, the ant looks up and starts chittering. Like that. It does not seem happy to see you.
Run up the stairs. It's too big to get up the stairs.
Yeah, Tellus is right. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
You want to try to run past it? Okay.
How
So
about
we have to
past
go.
it?
We'd have to go past it to get up the stairs.
oh yeah, it's right in the center of the room.
Yes.
Well,
gas
the other
wasn't
ants are coming the other way. I mean, yeah.
You see the gas floating over top.
Yeah. We don't have much choice.
Brooks takes out his ration and
I'm gonna take out my sword. I have my torch in one hand. I'm gonna take out my sword in the other.
Okay, so let's. So Brooks is doing what?
he's taking out his ration and he's tossing it. He's unwrapping it so that the food and the smell would be, wafting through the air, and he's gonna toss it aside.
Okay, fair enough. And you're drawing your sword there, Hala?
Yes.
What about Talus?
He's running for the stairwell because in his mind he doesn't think that ant's so big it can't get up the stairs, so he's going to get to the
Okay.
stairs first.
You want to try to get past it? Okay. How about Nifa?
She'll draw her sword while continuing towards the stairs.
Okay, so you're gonna try to get past it as well.
Yes.
And Ivan, you're floating past.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
Going up the stairs.
All right, so Tony? Let's roll initiative. Let's see how this plays
Initiative, okay?
out. D6.
A 2.
Oh, they got a 3. Okay, hey, you start running. Well, the good thing is it can't get all of you. So, let's see. There's, well, everybody is going for the stairs, right? Except for Brooks, who's just throwing. You're also moving for the stairs. You threw the food, right?
Yeah.
And then you're still trying to get past it, though. You're not waiting.
Mhm.
So it's 4 of you. All right. This thing doesn't care about the food, unfortunately. It's clearly guarding these stairs, and it's going to try to bite somebody as you go past. Ooh. It's going to try to bite at number 1, which is Talus. Maybe it liked the smell of the food on you. Not Talus, I'm sorry, Brooks. And it got an 11, which it's an AC of 4. Does that hit you?
Yeah, that hits Brooks.
Okay. Brooks, sadly, it does 8 points of damage as it bites into you.
Tellus!
Did that kill you?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it bites you in half as you run past. You also, everybody probably hears as well. Oh no, that door that you closed, those things are slamming against it, but don't see they've broken through it yet. The rest of you, though, actually, I guess, get past it. Yes, you run up the stairs, and you actually come into this space that looks like this. there's a statue right there that looks like the one that you looted, except it's like 9 feet tall. Also, standing on the kind of the opposite corner is a man. He's in priestly robes. He says he looks at you and he's got like a scowl on his face and he says, "How dare you violate the sanctity of the temple?" And
I go and force
I'm gonna go
my
stab him.
down his throat.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, you're gonna charge him and try to attack him? You're gonna go down his throat with the gas?
Yes,
Okay.
I will
How about-
asphyxiate him.
Ivan's gonna go down on him.
How about Anifa and Talos?
Oh boy. Nifa will cast a spell.
Okay.
Talus is going to lower his pole arm. He's going to go, I am Talus Montoya. You killed my brother. You shall die. And charge him.
Nice. Yes. All right, Tony, initiative. Here's the cleric. 2.
Oh, 1.
Oh. Okay. He immediately falls to his knees and puts his hands like this, and he says, "Please, please don't hurt me. You can take any of the jewels and gems that you want here. I have lots of treasure. I did nothing to you. Please, please."
Okay.
Okay.
If he says that to Talus, Talus is going to think, yeah, and tell him to start filling up sacks for us then.
Okay. Does anybody else want to not kill him? Does anybody else want to attack him besides the
I'm
cleric?
going down his throat.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable for him, but it's not. I don't think it'll kill him, even though it's epic.
I'm just going to sit here and bide my time.
He's like, get something to my. God. Oh my god!
Just like,
Are you waiting to turn back so you can rip him from the
Yes.
side? Oh shit!
It's like the alien.
Wow! All right, all right.
Ant-Man
Man.
versus Thanos.
Phew. That is amazing. So we'll deal with that when that happens, I guess, in an hour, or almost 2 hours. Yeah, he says, yes, there's a secret chamber over here, and he kind of is pointing. He's like, I can show you.
And Hollow will say, well, like, will that let us out of here without having to go back by the ants?
No, the ants will not harm you, unless you disturb them. This one was protecting me because they are kind and gentle animals.
But wait, I don't know much about humans, but then why did you kidnap the girl? And why did you mesmerize the gnomes?
No. That was done unintentionally. I needed to get some supplies, and I thought, the ants could get some supplies. And who's going to miss them? And they brought the girl back, but I kept her secure so that she would not be harmed. With very loyal servants protecting her. Didn't you speak with the gnomes? They're very kind gnomes. They love to garden and frolic.
Oh, they did. Anyway.
He just keeps hearing the words repent.
All right.
Yeah,
All
he's
right,
trying to
all right.
cough you up,
Well-
but he's just not successful.
Talos, Nifa, you guys get the gems. I'll watch this guy. And he can lead us out of here since he got in.
Oh, of course. You could. I will lead you out. No problem. Not a problem at all. I have to let you through the secret door. Is that okay? Can I get up?
Yep.
He does not appear
I'm
to be
watching
armed.
you.
Yeah, he gets up and he goes over to the wall. There's like some symbols of this god. He's like, it's like smoke coming out of his ears and stuff. But he moves some things around and the wall opens up. And he says, yeah, I was exploring here with my brothers, when we discovered this temple, we worship the gods of nature, and thus the giant ant was a good sign for us. So we have decided to restore this temple. But this is not our our treasure, but you are welcome to it because finders keepers. So he pushes it open, and you can see that this is like kind of a large room. There's lots of like couches and stuff in here that look like a little bit run down, like this super ancient. But sure enough, yeah, there's actually on a table, kind of like a little end table sitting in the middle. You actually see he's got accumulated in a small pile. I mean, that's what you do with treasure, put in a pile, right? There's a silver crown, much more ornate than the one that was you took from the outside. There's a small golden locket, and then there's a set of pearl earrings, and also there are two very large gems, an emerald and a ruby. And he says, "Please take what you like. Wealth means nothing to me. I am a simple man of the gods." He walks in there and he kind of like lifts it. He shows you. He says, "Take it." He says, "Look around. Take what you want."
Yeah, Talos will start loading it up. He'll start loading sacks up.
And
Okay.
Nifa's not gonna take anything.
Okay. So are you going to go into that room with
No.
him, or you're just going to let him? Okay. All right. So you're just hanging out with the statue. It's all gross. And
I
weird
will
looking.
stand by
I'm
the
keeping
door.
my eye on him, kind of like still pointing my blade at him.
Yeah, he's definitely not doing well with the gaseous form side of it. He seems very uncomfortable. The giant ant, by the way, because you're since you're sitting out there, it's at the bottom of the stairs, just kind of sitting there. It doesn't seem to have. It might be able to fit if it really tried to get the stairs, but it would be very tight for it. And it doesn't seem to be making any kind of motion to come up the stairs. It's just kind of standing there, looking at
Okay.
y'all.
I'll yell in, "Why didn't you return the girl right away when you noticed? Why did you keep her in that room?"
Well, because I don't know. I guess I had other things to do first. It's like I got my own life to lead. Girls show up.
Repent.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear voices. Oh, it's terrible. They're telling me that you are sinners, but I do not believe it. In fact, it's well known that elves do not even have souls. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh, good thing I've
yes.
lived a long time. I could wait an hour or two.
I don't know who told you that, but you're wrong.
So yeah, you've got the treasure in a sack now. Yeah.
Hey, Sylvie, I've got it all, so we've got enough. Let's just go, right?
Yep. All right, let's go. You're gonna lead us out of here, and then you can come back here.
Of course, no problem. Yes, definitely. Let me get my cloak. And he starts putting on this because he was inside, whatever. So you walk back out. The ant is still kind of waiting there at the door, and you actually see in that room now the other two ants have now kind of come in and they're sitting there. You hear him call back from the room. He's like, "Oh, don't worry about that. They listen to me. We religious types, we have that kind of effect. Go ahead and roll. All three of you can roll under your or four. No, Young died again. The three of you can roll under your wisdom."
Oh no, not this time.
Twice in one game.
Holy crap! I did it! I
Yeah,
can't believe
I
it. I had a 5 wisdom and I rolled a 5.
I rolled 7 under 9.
Nice. You two both notice that the statue seems to be moving a bit. It's like... And then he smiles and he says, "If you do not let me go, you will never get out of here alive." And he makes like an evil laugh.
I laugh inside him.
Hala, yeah. Hala says, "I really don't care. We can let you go. Just get us out of here."
You are free to leave. Leave, but also leave all the treasure that you took. Thieves. And he hits the button and closes that secret door. And the statue comes to life. And yeah,
Oh, does he go hide behind the secret door?
he's going to try to, yeah. But I mean, he's not going to actually
Okay.
do it unless he wins initiative. He's going to try to. I mean, obviously, initiative will happen first. He goes to close the door because he stayed in that room. As you were, he was getting his cloak. So, whose turn is it to roll initiative this time? Nikki, I guess it's all up to you. The statue is coming to life. There's ants
Because
at
I
the bottom
did
of the
so
stairs.
well the first time.
Actually, Yang should roll since he's not actually in the combat. Yang, roll initiative.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Actually, no. Nikki, roll initiative. Yang, roll initiative too, but you're going to be the statue.
Okay. I rolled 3.
Okay, go ahead, Nikki, for the party.
4.
Oh, all right, you guys go first. The statue is coming to life. Oh, but that means you can also get the cleric if you want before he goes through the door because he hasn't closed it yet. He's closing the door. What do you guys want to do? I should ask this first, but I got excited.
Melee.
Okay. On the cleric?
Yes.
Okay. How about Talus?
Chalice is running with the treasure.
Past the ants?
Yep.
Okay. And how about Nifa?
Spell.
Okay. And you want initiative, right? So magic goes first. Go for it. What are you doing?
The statue, is it considered a creature?
In what sense?
Can I... Well, I want to cast sleep.
It won't affect the statue, no.
Well, I want to cast
No.
sleep on the guy
And you
that...
would know that. Yeah, you could do that. It'll definitely work on the guy. It could also work on the ants, but it would not work on the statue.
If you cast that, it's also going to work on me.
Yeah, it'll also put probably Crystal's card to sleep because they're right there as
Oh,
well.
never mind then.
And Ivan.
Well, yeah, and Ivan, which would be hilarious. You could, let me just check. You could do it. Let me just check the statue to be sure, but I'm 99.9% sure that it will affect the statue. And you would know that because it's basically, I mean, it's a statue, it doesn't sleep. Let's see, actually, let me look up here. In the meantime, because you may not do that if it doesn't work anyways, right? So, let's see. Okay, living statue. Living statues are not affected by the sleep spell. It literally says exactly that. And you would know that. The ants, you could probably put one of them to sleep, you think, because they're pretty big. Or you could put the guy to sleep, but it'll definitely hit Crystal's character as well, because she's right there.
Yeah. No.
So, yeah. Actually, if you put the ants to sleep, it'll probably put Tony's card to sleep, because he's running that way. So, what do you want to do? Would you like to change your action?
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Do what? Unsure. Let's do Crystal first. What are you doing, Crystal? You're meleeing the cleric?
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
All right. Shit. Okay. Oh, shit. I'm pretty sure I'll hit him. I hit armor class 1.
That definitely hits.
Max damage of... Oh, wait. Actually, no. I need to roll a d8 because I'm using my sword. So it's armor class 2, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Still good damage. Still 10 damage.
Oh yeah, no, that's enough. Yeah, you cut this guy in half as he tries to close the door, and he falls to the ground. You're running past the ants. Make me make a reaction roll. Oh no. Okay. Oh. What's your charisma there, Talus?
9.
Oh, so no. All right, let me roll again. Actually, high-low. We'll do it that way.
Low.
No. You run past that first big ant who doesn't seem to notice you, but the other ones that were coming in the room that were the egg protectors, they must have smelt it on you. They're going to try to attack you as you run past.
Armor class 7.
So, 17 is definitely going to hit you. 4. And 5 points.
-3.
All right, good. Yep, yeah, so the two brothers now are dead in the room.
Together in the same room.
Yeah, exactly. The ants seem to be, starting to eat you like they're not paying attention, really. How about our elf?
Yeah. I'll have to go after the living statue, I suppose.
Okay, we can do that.
with my sword.
Make a wisdom check.
Okay. Right on it.
Let me write you something in the chat before you decide what you want to do. Because you would know something because you are magic. Hopefully there's not too many typos there. All right, so again, 3 ants, living statue, dead cleric, gaseous. Oh, so you cut the cleric in half, and like he opens up, and your friend comes out.
It's pretty good.
He's
Hollis still
finally-
doesn't realize that this gas is actually.
Oh, actually, hold on. That's a magic sword.
Yes.
Ah!
Although, no, but I think your armor class is -2, so I don't think it would. It didn't hit armor class -2, right?
I had armor class regular too, I think.
No, okay, no. It's -2, so it didn't affect you. That would
Wait, his armor fell off.
It would have been terrible.
His armor fell off.
No, he's armor class -2 because he's gaseous.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the potion gives it to you.
Yeah, he'd give it to you with a potion. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're basically invulnerable. That's why I never think about it. But it's like, hold on, that's a magic weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
Don't get me
I mean-
worried there, hey, Hala.
Yeah.
So,
Hollis still doesn't realize that this gas is actually Ivan.
do I see Talus dead, being eaten by ants at this point?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you see him get cut in half. Like it's literally all just happening at once.
All right.
It's a 10-second round, so it's like literally he just ran
Right.
past you, got eaten by the ant. Yeah.
So if they're distracted, he dropped his bag, right? I'll go get his bag.
Of the silver bag or the
Oh,
food bag?
well, he had he said he put stuff from the secret room in his bag, didn't he?
That's right.
Well, I
yeah.
had a bag. I had one bag of silver coins, and I don't know if I could carry the other bag. If not, I would have gave it to
Yeah.
Hala.
Yeah, you could have. No, I think Hollow was guarding, so you had it. Yeah, the other bag wasn't very heavy. That would easily fit in a small sack. So I'm saying you got to grab the bag of silver coins or the bag of the stuff from the room.
Stuff from the room.
Okay, you're gonna run. Okay, so go ahead and make a test of dexterity. Like roll a d20 under your dex to avoid the ants as you run past because they are distracted
Okay. Yes.
and they already attacked this room. All right, you can do that. Yeah, you run past and grab the bag, and you're what, running?
No, I want to take it back and put it back in the room.
Oh, you're gonna run back up after. Okay, fun. That'll be next round. Okay, so this round though, since you guys won initiative and you did all that, the statue turns and starts to walk down the stairs towards you. Nifa. It's pretty slow. Let me just check its speed. Huh. I don't know if I can get to you or not. Oh, no, that's not true. It's super fast. The statue is fast. Yeah, it moves surprisingly fast and charges at you, seeing that you're holding that bag of treasure. And hits you once. Oh my god, hit you twice with a natural 20. Oh. Only 4 points of damage total, though.
Okay.
It pummels you. Yeah, it pummels you terribly. But, yeah, apparently it doesn't kill you. Because, yes, because you said still up. Yeah, so it hits you hard as you pick up the bag of treasure. It completely ignores you, Hala, as it moved down the stairs and is now in that front room. You're actually alone with the cleric because the ants are also down in that room. And everybody else is dead. So let's go to the next round. What do you want to do, Hala, this round? What's your plan?
Melee with the sword on the
With
statue.
oh, you're right after the statue? Okay. How about Nifa?
I'm putting the bag back in the room.
You're going to try to run past it back up the stairs into the room?
Yes.
Okay. That's fair enough. Go ahead, and who's rolling initiative? Oh, actually, Young is the statue. I'm sorry, I didn't let you attack Young. Damn it. Young will be the statue this round. Uh,
Nice.
sorry. Roll initiative, Young, for the statue. Nikki, roll for the
Oh,
group.
I'm sorry, Nikki. I rolled 6.
I also rolled a 6.
Ooh,
Nice.
roll again.
Nice.
Oh, no, we'll do simultaneous. Why not? Okay. So go ahead and make an attack, Crystal.
I'm gonna run up, and since I'm at the top of the stairs, I'm gonna say, "You can't win, statue. I have the high ground." And I'm gonna stab it in the face. Let's see. That will hit armor class. Let's see, so 3. 3,
That hits.
and that will do 7 points of damage to the living statue.
Nice.
Magic damage. I don't know. With
Wow.
sword.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you take a large chunk out of it. One of its arms breaks off. One of your arms is broken off, Although you have like 6 arms, so it's not that big of a deal.
He looks at the other 5. It's like,
All right, you're just gonna try to run past again, Nifa?
Yeah, I want to put the treasure back.
All right, so both of you roll a d20.
Okay.
oh,
You and
18.
Young. Oh.
Yeah, 15.
All right, yeah. The statue steps out in front of you and makes 2 attacks. Make 2 attacks, Young.
19 and 7.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
pretty
sure
sure the
he'll kill
19
me.
hits. Yeah. The
Yep.
19 definitely hits. 7, I can't imagine. It would really depend on your armor. No, 7 doesn't hit shit. Roll a d6 for damage. Young.
2 points.
Yep, I'm dead.
Yeah. Young rips you in half. Not Young. Well, yeah.
Revenge.
The statue reaches its arm through your chest and pulls your heart out. And then behind it, Hala's standing, looking at all the gore, this room full of carnage. The statue turns and faces you as we go into the next round.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the ants are just eating the bodies now. They're not
Right.
paying attention to you.
That will make it easier for me to escape. So, am I rolling initiative now, or?
Yeah. Well, no, let Nikki roll. Why not? She could be responsible for your life, unless you don't want her to.
All right.
However, what are you gonna do? You're gonna try to run past?
Oh no, I'm fighting this thing out. Why not? I only
Oh.
have 3 HP left.
All right, do it.
Live or
All right, roll
die.
initiative. Roll initiative, Nikki, for your side.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, Young.
4.
All right, go first, Crystal. Hala.
Armor class -1 for
That
9
definitely
points
hits.
of damage.
Oh yeah, that's enough. You slice through the statue and it explodes, almost like the nose. It breaks apart and shatters to the ground. You see your gore-covered friends in the room being consumed by ants, and laying on the ground are a couple sacks full of treasure. Yeah, what do you want to do?
Hala's gonna grab those sacks and make her way out of this temple.
Fantastic. So, how does this end for Hal?
You see, Hala return to the tavern, and she'll say, and she will kick the door open victoriously, 2 large sacks over her shoulders, her backpack full of treasure, a crown on her head, and she says, "Ding dong, the cleric's dead," and everyone cheers. And she spends the night and the next few days just spending off all of her treasure, and lets word out that she's doing some recruiting for some new adventurers, whoever wants to come and brave the depths to try and get as much reward as she has gotten.
Excellent.
That's how it will end for Hala.
Fantastic. How about Ivan? Ivan, you witnessed the ants seeming to go back to whatever they were doing, and kind of after they consume the bodies. Probably as you're also floating around, you see 4 young priests who look incredibly terrified. Make their way into the area, and they see the statue and the dead priest, and they kneel and give thanks to their god, a lawful god, and they pull out flasks of oil and throw it into the room where the priest is and light him on fire. because they don't see you because you're all smoky. And then they leave. So how's it end for Ivan after that?
I will follow them.
Nice.
Where are these little acolytes going?
So they are heading to the Temple of Law. And if you don't just like come back to life and kill them, and you actually communicate with them, you would find that they were part of a pilgrimage. And this priest, who wasn't even really a high priest, he was also an acolyte, had killed their adept. It was keeping them kind of prisoner there, telling them that this was the true god, because he could control the ants with some kind of magic that he had found in the temple. So they're back on the pilgrimage, in search of a new adept to help them move forward. You're actually more than an adept. You're a curate or something, I think, right?
Yes. Well.
Oh, no, you're a priest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, if they're looking for a priest, they'll have a naked one pretty quick.
That's
I'll
all they
suddenly
need.
materialize before them. My testicles will be down to my knees. I'm nothing but a bag of skin.
Yes,
Hala
see
probably
it.
also Hala probably also grabbed that ring of protection on her way out as well.
What we're gonna put? Oh,
Oh,
there were ants in that room.
Well, fair enough.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
give you that, but yeah, I let you skirt past the ants without any fighting, but to take his stuff would have been risky. But yeah, it's funny. So you have now become the priest, and now these guys all want to die too, I guess. So
excellent.
thanks for playing, guys. It was a bit of a bloodbath, but you accomplished the mission. You saved Sheila in the first 20 minutes, and then delved deeper into the depths of the giant ants. So I made this adventure because I hate giant ants, and I just decided I was going to make an adventure with giant ants. So there you go. You got to experience the wrath of them.
Yes.
And,
Nice.
until the next time.
I feel bad for the innkeeper. He's lost 2 of his sons and just got 1 of his daughter back. And then all of a sudden, Crystal's character, Ala, comes back. It's like, I'm victorious. What did you do? You got 2 of my